What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Nate.
I'm Swizz.
And we're here at Pacers Gaming. We're bringing another video to you guys. This time it's a little bit different. We're going the 4 badges you should never use on NBA 2K20. These are the 4 worst badges on the game, period. This one was a little bit hard too.
It was. There was a few like whether it's shooting or something. Like there's a few like ones you had to like kind of debate and not sure which ones was actually the worst.
Yeah.
But overall, I think we got a pretty good list of 4. Honestly,
I think so too.
I think these are actually the 4 worst.
I do too. Yeah.
One you guys, I feel like a couple of you guys, or one you might not agree with, just because like it seems like it could be a good badge, but just in 2K, I just don't think it's useful. At least not this year. So
yeah, and sort of the way that we did it, Swizz, is like we actually took the worst badge from each category. So we did playmaking, finishing, shooting, and defense and rebounding. So the 4 categories, and we just took the worst badge out of each of those categories, and we came up with the top 4 worst lists. So we can just go from bottom to top. We'll start at defensive and rebounding. We think moving truck is the worst badge
for defense
and rebounding.
Just because like not many people are like playing in the post, like it's not like a high necessary thing in this game, and like to be moving someone while they're in the post, like I mean, come on, like why would you waste badge points on this? I feel like there's just so many other. It
seems useless.
Almost. It really does. Does the badge actually even like move them?
And I think we had a few other ones out there like lightning reflexes or something. But when it came down to like like the absolute worst, like you guys are not. I know there's probably somebody in the comment section right now saying, "Dude, I love moving truck.
I body people in the post.
Man, dude, no one can score on me with moving truck. That's great." Yeah. But we're saying from how much we've played and from what we've done and from how we kind of see the badges that moving truck just isn't a badge that you want at all, honestly.
There's just better ones. That's just how it comes down to also.
Yep. And then next we're in the playmaking category. We got flashy passer.
Yeah.
I think this one was kind of an obvious. We went back and forth with
it was this one and one other one.
What did we go back and forth with? Was it
I don't remember.
I can't remember either.
I don't remember either. But
it was
regardless, like there's just no reason to be flashy and just like there's just no reason for it. Just make a regular pass that's nice and crisp, and it goes to the guy. There won't be a mistake on the pass. There's just no reason for it in a video game to try and be flashy and something could go wrong, right? Like why when you could do something perfect and it'll just like the same outcome will happen almost every time, in my opinion, pretty much.
Yep. So don't use flashy passing.
Like, and as a shooter, for example, like I don't like catching flashy passes and then shooting because I feel like the catch animations are kind of different. Exactly. So like. It's just different. It feels like a different feel when you're catching the ball and everything.
But even in like park and rec and anything like that, like it doesn't add any like on court value.
Yeah, it's really. Just like not that.
It's just not beneficial to have on. So if don't put flashy pass around, we think it's one of the 4 worst badges in the game and the worst playmaking badge in the game. All right, moving on to shooting. This one, honestly, there was another one that we were stuck to between this one too, and I can't remember which one it was off the top of my head.
I can't either.
I know. But we said the worst shooting badge is ice in veins. Yeah. Pretty much, if you guys don't know, this gives you the ability to hit more clutch late game free throws with this badge on, which in my opinion, there's a couple of different things here I got brewing through my mind.
I feel like I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, so number 1, in park, in stage, you don't shoot free throws. So already half the game modes you're not using this badge, right? And then for the other half of the game modes like rec and stuff like that, if you have enough space in your shooting badge upgrades to put on ice and veins at that point, your free throw's probably going to be at like 90 or something anyway. So you would think that just because of that, you should be able to hit free throws at a pretty consistent rate, guys, if you have a good free throw on with a good rating. So there's really no point to have this badge on.
And then to add on to that, if you don't have a good free throw, for example, I just don't think you should put it on waste because you probably won't have enough shooting upgrades regardless already.
Exactly.
Most likely you won't be taking the free throw at the end of the game in the clutch situation anyways. Like it can happen, but it's very rare.
That's a really good point.
Most likely you're going to get it to one of your guards that have high free throw or something like that 90% of the time. So like there's just no need for it, and you'll be wasting an upgrade on on a spot where you don't already have a lot of upgrades, so you don't want to use it on that, in my opinion.
Yeah, great points. Yeah, so don't put on ice and veins, guys. You're good. You hit your free throws late, and if you're playing park or something else, you're not even going to be shooting free throws. And then our last one, this is in the finishing category, and we went with Teardropper.
So I think this one is going to be interesting for a lot of people.
It is going to be
because it's like a badge that's never used because Teardropper is just not good this year. Like in I think it was.
Well, there was a 2K where it was definitely good. I think it was definitely 2K18 where you could actually finish at a decent clip.
Especially in the league, they were actually amazing.
Yeah, they were actually really good.
If Teardroppers were good in the game and they would actually go in a lot, then I mean the badge would probably be something you want to take into account. But this year, this 2K, how the game is. Teardroppers are just not good. And even if you have the badge on and they're not good. So it just makes it for one of the worst shooting badges and aren't shooting finishing badges. And there are actually a lot of good finishing badges you can use. This category doesn't have too many badges, I think, that are just bad and just no point to use.
It doesn't.
There's a lot of good ones or decent ones at least, I think. So.
Yeah, no, there definitely are. Which is why it was a little tough to come up with pick a bad one, but Teardropper I think is the one that's gonna be used, the least amount. So so that wraps up the 4 worst badges in NBA 2K20 and the worst badge per category to get even deeper on that. So from here, Pacers Gaming, I'm Nate.
I'm Swizz.
And we will see you guys next time.
Later.